Hello everybody and welcome to a tour of the cockpit and the upper deck and the flybridge of this Hatteras 40DC. And as you can see, we're starting close to the stern. We're looking at the cockpit area or the sun deck area, and as you can see, it is vast, and underneath it is a vast aft cabin. So there's plenty of room here for sun lounges, for entertaining, for seats, for parties, for biminis, for all sorts of things. And as you can see, we've got an enclosure pole set there as well. Now all the way around, almost all the way around, we've got these boardings as well, which will keep the wind off, keep the rain out, etc, etc. And we have a garden gate at the back to get up and down the the steps on the transit, which is really lovely and easy. But you can just see what a fantastic, lovely, clean, nice open air area this is. At the back or on the stern, you can see we have a life raft. We need to check the expiry date of that. We have two davits as well. We have room for lots of fenders, and there's your steps down to the pontoon. Very nice indeed. Port aft corner there, you can see we've got a diesel filler, and we've got lovely great big fairleads there. Just noticed those actually. And just looking forwards towards the starboard forward side there, you can see to the left here we've got a companionway up to the flybridge where we go in a moment, and we've got to the right we've got a companionway down to the saloon, which is equally as lovely. Very nice indeed. Midships here, just forward of the cockpit, we've got a nice sink unit under here. In fact, let's move the Eagle, if I can do it one-handed. There we go. Put her down and give it a lift up, and as you can see, we've got a nice sink unit and probably a cooling unit in there, maybe washing up, I'm not sure, but to be verified. And forwards of that, you can see we've got a nice cupboard unit for all your bottles of plonk, etc, maybe bottles of ketchup, etc, but all very useful indeed. Looking up, you can see we've got a nice radar arch up there. We've got radar with repeaters down below and above. We can see we've got a TV aerial. We've got that looks like a Windex there that probably needs a little bit of attention, but that's very minor. There's a starboard aft quarter, again very similar to the port aft quarter. Lots and lots of room. So I'm standing in the starboard aft quarter now looking. You can see we've got the lovely, nice wide entrance, easy steps down below to the saloon with a proper doorway. Let's just close that there so you can see it. There we go. How nice is that? No struggling with washboards. And then we'll make our way along the starboard side. So a couple of steps down to the side deck. We've got something to grab hold onto here. We've got nice sturdy proper grab rails all the way almost to the foredeck with a little break on the outboard side for the garden gate. So again, nice and easy to step up and in and back to the saloon. Something to grab hold of all the way along, almost all the way along of the starboard side of the superstructure. You can see we've got the horn unit here, we've got various antennae, etc, and we're just looking really clean. This is all looking very nice indeed. Well done, owner. Deck's looking very nice and clean as well. As we come out onto the foredeck, you can see what a lovely area this is. This could be festooned with cushions, maybe solar panels perhaps, depending on who you use. But let's have a little look aft towards the structure. So there we go again, looking nice and shiny. We've got a steaming light there. We've got lovely great big windows with blinds inside and individual wipers as well, so a great view for whoever's steering. We've got nav lights port and starboard inset into the superstructure, very good. And back to the foredeck, you can see we've got a lovely great big hatch there letting light and air down into the forward cabin. We have a spare Danforth anchor secured down to the deck there, which is all going to be really handy. And we've got a windlass with the tow control there. Windlass could do with a bit of attention, I think. And we have a bow roller there, or two bow rollers actually. One anchor inset into the aft one, looks like a Delta to me, but to be confirmed. And again, goes all the way out over the front of the boat, so we've got much less chance of dinging the stem of the boat with a very hard anchor. Very good. Looking along the coach roof, you can see we're looking really lovely and shiny. She is a very impressive boat. We have nice fairleads, we have nice cleats, etc, etc. So she's really been thought about, this boat, and could be great for people who are looking to really enjoy themselves on board. But we'll return via the port side. The port side back to the cockpit. You can see we have a water filler there. There's the opening windows down to the saloon, and a couple of steps up onto the cockpit, and we've completed this upper deck tour. Not forgetting, actually, let's go up to the flybridge. I only neglected to do that. 3 steps up, very nice and easy. Something to hold on to. Always really important with any kind of boat, especially motorboats at speed. That brings us up to the flybridge, and you can see we've got a gargantuan amount of information up here. We've got the radar repeater, we've got the helm, we've got a cupboard underneath, we've got port engine controls, starboard engine controls, we've got speed, we've got depth, we've got switches for lights, nav, absolutely everything, trim tabs. And actually for a flying bridge, we often see that these quite often degrade over time, where especially where they haven't been covered up, but this looks pretty good. Normally this dashboard is covered up with the blue cover here, so that's probably why it's helped a little bit, but all the same, really nice. We've got a lovely bench seat here for probably 2 people to sit at, and again the handrails carry on all the way around, so always something to hold on to. Just noticed how really sturdy the radar arches, look at that, looks really well made to me. To the starboard side here we've got what I can only describe as a drinks cabinet, or a drinks table, or perhaps a coffee table, that would be up to you. But once we manoeuvre out of there, we can see we have a couple of chairs here which I think are dedicated to the boat because they match the upholstery here. These will probably be better off down on the cockpit, but they're up here just for storage. Another grab rail here, and a grab rail that carries on all the way around the front, lovely to see. And as you can see, we've got the clear plexiglass here which gives us shelter from the wind and the spray, maybe a bit of rain if you're going quickly enough. Looking over there, you can see we've got a great view of the foredeck, so we can talk or shout at the people who are trying to get us alongside in style. And yeah, just really nice area to be in. Forward of the helm, you can see here under the helm cover, we've got a nice long bench seat here, so you could have probably 4 of your friends or relatives sitting there and you can chat to them at ease. Loads of leg room, and finishing off by a couple of cupboards in the forward bulkhead there. Absolutely lovely, brilliant. So this has been Tim from Boatshed Yacht Brokers, just making my way back down to the cockpit to finish this tour of the cockpit, upper deck and the flybridge of this Hatteras 40DC. If you'd like any more information, just go to boatshedbrighton.com for lots more pictures, videos and virtual reality. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.